But as far as the military strategy piece of that, I think there are 5 key pieces that he brought out that give me hope and give me a little better feeling about the clarification of the strategy and the way forward. First of all, he made a pretty clear definition of what the military objective is. And it's pretty simple: find, fix, and kill the terrorist. Destroy their capability to wage their type of war. Objective not to nation build, not to try to build a democracy anymore over there, not to try to influence or enforce our way of life on the Afghanistans, but to simply rid them and help them get rid of the terrorist threat. Second point, he made it very clear that the decisions to be made by the military would be based on conditions on the ground and events on the ground. It would be event driven. It would not be time driven. No specified time limit to accomplish any particular piece of the objective or to bring a certain number of troops home. And no limitation on the number of troops. He kind of left that up to the military as to how many troops do you need to get the job done. And I don't know whether this increase that we've seen initially will be the final increase or if there'll be more to come. But I'm heartened by the fact that he's left it up to the military commanders to determine what resources do you need to get the job done that I've told you to do. The third thing is he's given the military much more autonomy. He's not told them how to do their job. He's not told them when to do it. And he's certainly not limited them by telling them they have to do it on a timeline or they have to do it with limited resources or limited troop levels. He's left the military decision-making up to those that are trained and educated and experienced in military decision-making. Much better done by them than by those who are not experienced and educated to make those decisions. The fourth piece of that strategy that I think was good is to put renewed pressure on Pakistan to no longer harbor the terrorists, because what's been happening over the past decade is you drive them out of Afghanistan and they simply go into Pakistan and continue to recruit and train and basically have a safe haven there. That's been talked about before, but if we can put enough political and maybe most importantly financial pressure, quit giving them the aid until they come on board with no longer harboring those terrorists. And the fifth piece was kind of the end product of we'd like to bring the Taliban to the negotiating table and let the Afghans and the Taliban work out how they're going to coexist together. I think the only way you ever get them to the table is you have to take away their military capability to do what they want to do. You need pressure economically, politically, diplomatically. You need help from China. You probably need help from Russia, other characters in the region. But the way that you get the Taliban to realize they've got to negotiate is to take away their capability to wage the type of war that they would want to wage. And